Hello and thanks for watching the Ancients Speak. Let's learn Chinese from the wisdom of the ancients. In our last episode, we learned what teacher Mencius taught regarding choosing good friends. 有也者，有其德也。有也者, to make friends with someone. 有其德也, make friends because of his integrity. Teacher Mencius is saying that we need to choose our friends based on good characters. In today's episode, let's continue to learn a saying about friends and friendship. But first, let's review the key Chinese word for friend, 友. Thousands of years ago, this word 友 was originally written as two capital X's, and it resembles the shaking of two hands, helping each other. Then it was transformed as this 友, still with two parts, resembling two hands. 友 can be a noun, meaning friend or friendship. It can also be a verb, meaning to be a friend. In the modern Chinese language, 朋友 is the word for friend. 友谊 is the word for friendship. And 交友 means to make friends with. The ancient Chinese teacher Confucius says, 益者三友，损者三友。益者三友，损者三友。益 beneficial, 损 harmful. 者 is an auxiliary word referring to this type of person. 三 is the number 3. 友 friends, or to make friends with. Putting these together, teacher Confucius is saying that there are 3 kinds of people one should make friends with. There are 3 kinds of people one should not make friends with. Confucius continues to explain, it is beneficial for one to make friends with those who are upright, honest, and scholarly. It is harmful for one to make friends with those who are self-servingly compliant, who flatter others but slander them behind their backs, and those who proudly brag but are not scholarly at all. As with Mencius, teacher Confucius was also very cautious in choosing his friends. He placed a high value on having friends of integrity. In the Holy Bible, the book that transformed the Western culture, the Psalms described a man of integrity as the one who leads a blameless life and is truly sincere, one who refuses to slander others, does not listen to gossip, and never harms his neighbor. One of the most famous stories about genuine friendship in the Bible is the story of Jonathan and David. In the time of history around 1000 BC, Saul became the first king over Israel. Jonathan, as being the son of Saul, was in line to be the next king. But God had chosen David, even though Jonathan knew that David would be the next king. Jonathan befriended the young man. He was willing to trust that God's decision was right. Saul tried to kill David, but Jonathan helped him escape. When it was clear that the jealous King Saul would not allow David to leave, Jonathan put himself at risk to protect David and courageously confronted his father. Years later, when Jonathan died in a battlefield between Israel and the Philistines, David was heartbroken to learn of his friend's death. After becoming the new king of Israel, King David remembered Jonathan and the covenant that they had made together. Instead of executing all of King Saul's family and relatives, King David graciously seated Jonathan's son Mephibosheth at his own royal table in memory of Jonathan and their true and lasting friendship. A few years after this time, the Bible tells a tragic story about a harmful friendship of Jonadab and Amnon. Amnon was one of King David's sons, and Jonadab was King David's nephew and a friend of Amnon. One day, Jonadab asked Amnon why he, the king's son, looked so depressed morning after morning. Amnon admitted that he was in love with Tamar, but couldn't possess her. Tamar was David's daughter and Amnon's half-sister. The Bible called Jonadab a shrewd man. Jonadab advised Amnon to pretend to be sick. When King David visited him, Amnon should request that Tamar come to his home and prepare and serve him bread. Thus, Amnon would get his beautiful half-sister alone. Jonadab's advice led to Amnon brutally raping Tamar, and Amnon would eventually be killed in revenge by his other half-brothers. Be cautious of who your friends are. Let's review what we learned today. Teacher Confucius says, 益者三友，损者三友。益者三友，损者三友。益 beneficial, 损 harmful. 者 auxiliary word referring to this type of person. 三 is the number 3. 友 friends, or to make friends with. Putting these together, Teacher Confucius is saying, there are 3 kinds of people one should make friends with. Equally, there are 3 kinds of people one should not make friends with. Again, 益者三友，损者三友。友。And thanks for watching the ancients speak and learning Chinese together through their wise old sayings.